What's up, guys? Welcome back to Protoscope's gaming channel featuring Brave Frontier. So I wanted to give you guys a video of showing you the units I sphere frogged, and I'm also going to do a sphere frog during this video. So the first unit is Elsa. Now I sphere frogged Elsa because I love Ares Excelsior, or however you pronounce that. Basically the 50% boost in BB gauge fill rate. Very effective. I love her 30 hit AoE. She has really great stats, and her spark buff is amazing. In my opinion, she's better than Rosetta. That's my opinion, but yeah, I sphere frog her because I see that I use her a lot, so a sphere frog on her is not something I'm going to regret. Second is Zell Knight. I don't even know if I should even elaborate on this, but Zell Knight is just godly. He's probably one of the most universal units in the game. I don't think he will ever be replaced anytime soon by a 6-star. I think the only way he'll be replaced is by a 7-star, and even that, I still think Zell Knight can still be used instead of that unit. So this guy just does everything. He's the only unit that I have 5 of maxed out at SPB. Yeah, so that shows you how much I like this guy. He is my favorite Earth unit in the game, and I sphere frogged him ASAP. Next up, we're going to talk about the other 5 that I sphere frogged. So I sphere frogged, I think 11 or 12. So we have Shira. Now, Shira is sphere frogged because of her AoE, her damage mitigation, her stats, and just her overall use in the game. She can replace Darv easily in just about every situation. And people complain about her not being a defense buffer, but I mean, defense increase only takes you so far. Damage mitigation is so much more effective than just boosting your defense. So I chose her because she's one of the highest hitting Stunner units in the game for global at the moment until I believe, no, I think she is for a very long time. I don't think anyone has a higher hit count than her at Thunder. I'm not sure, but I'm probably wrong. Darwin Shell was sphere frogged as soon as I got him. I don't know why I haven't worked on imping him. I have no idea, but he's good for soloing trials, you know, for trials that involve only one boss. But for Grahdens trial, Shira is probably your best bet for when what's his name? Fiona, Fee, Grahdens, and Luther. So that 26 hit AoE is going to be very effective compared to his just 13. So Darwin Shell is probably a must-have because him and Shiro are situational. So yeah, Rogan, I sphere frog. To be honest, I sphere frog Rogan to just help out my subscribers when I did that lender program. So yeah, I refined gemmed him and Leomorphed him for my subs. That's the only real reason I sphere frogged him. Orna, I sphere frogged her for Frontier Hunter. And plus, I've seen myself using her a lot. She's just, I love her. Her stats are just amazing. I love that leader skill. I really love that leader skill. It's probably one of the best leader skills for trials, in my opinion. And, no, just keeping her SBB activated for that crit buff. 50% crit increase is the second highest in the game. So, that was highly effective. Plus, she gives Thunder and Fire, so that was also a good thing. And look at those stats for just Anima. It's crazy. Yeah, so I sphere frog Orna. I'm gonna sphere frog Okina. I was debating on it whether or not I should save it for Rignis, the water dude, but when I compare them, the only difference between those two are the BBs. So Okina does 17 hit instead of 16 hit that Rignis does, but Rignis has a better Brave Burst. So his Brave Burst heals, nullifies, and prevents with returns. Okina just heals and nullifies. But I decided to just Sphere Fog Okina because I find myself I'm Sphere Fogging the units I find myself using most. So Okina is a must for me because I'm gonna try to do that 3 million terminus point thing tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video on that. Hopefully I do it. If I don't do it, then I'll eat my own words. But I think she is very useful for trials. And I don't think Grahdens 6-star is going to be out before Grahdens, so Okina is probably going to be there as well. And I don't think I'm going to pull the Anima Okina anytime soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and Sphere Frog this Guardian. And the other 5 are... What is it? Did I skip some? Come on. No, I have to go the other way. Okay, these are the other 5. Well, I already said Zelnite. So I have Maxwell. Specifically, I have that Sphere Fog Maxwell because I like to use the Zelnite Axe combined with Ammo Hobaken for that crit, insane crit increase. So that's the only real reason why I use that on Maxwell, just the OTK. Now, Xbel was probably the first unit I Sphere Frogged back when I got my first Sphere Frog because he was the highest hitting Thunder unit back then, and plus that status element negation was really useful. So yeah, and his leader skill was actually pretty good. Now I think it's a must to Sphere Frog. I think it's a must to Sphere Frog Tridon because his BC requirements is crazy. It takes 69 battle crystals to get his SCB to unlocked. So I think Alzian Pearl and the Lake 1 Gem is probably really good for trials. But Izra's guys and Uriah's is also pretty good, but I think Alzian Pearl just does a little bit more, especially when you have a boost in BB gauge fill rate already. So yeah, and I Sphere Fog Lily made up just because I wanted to help out Eternity when he did his Maxwell trial. So I used Magic Ore and with Dalga. So it's 5 battle crystals per turn. So that's the only real reason I Sphere Fog Lily made up, to help my friends out. I think oh yeah, I forgot about Elza, but I already talked about Elza. But those are my units that I Sphere Fog, and I'm gonna Sphere Fog Okina on screen for you guys right now. Let's see. I really love this trick, man. Very useful unit. My favorite healer in global right now. So go ahead and Sphere Fog her on camera for you. Come on, that Sphere Fog, baby. So I have 1 Sphere Fog left. I've never gotten a Sphere Fog in the summon gates, the honor summon gates. I spent about 1,700 summons, not one damn Sphere Fog, but it's all good. And the combination I might use for her is Drevis and let's see. Let me see. What should I use? Probably want a BC increaser. Let's see. Or something that increases BB gauge fill rate. Let's see. Dragon Studs. Adds chance of BB gauge fill when attacking. Let's see. Probably use Soul Creator for her, to be honest. Ours guys is going to be on Shira to make sure she gets her damage mitigation. Yeah, I'll probably use Soul Creator or Deep Cloak, something like that. Let's see what else I have. Or I can use Magic Ore. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when I'm done. I'll let you guys know when the card is trials out, the spheres I use. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Just me sharing my experiences and the units I Sphere Fog, in case you guys were curious. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, catch you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos. Boom, Maxwell right there. Boom, Grah right there. If you want to know how to get some BB fodder, bam, right there. All of them in the description below. Peace out.